Hi everybody, welcome back. We're talking about how to grow indoor vines, also called a pothos or a philodendron. If you saw the earlier video, it was about lighting requirements for the plants, so you'll see that they can grow in like pretty dark areas. I've moved this into the kitchen. I'm going to show you how I water the pothos and what I do, how much water I use, and then just show you what it looks like. It's pretty straightforward. I water these every single week. These plants can take a ton of water and they do really well when you soak them thoroughly. So what I like to do is I have one of these little spouts and I just make sure I just soak everything. I know some people will say wait until the top dries out where the soil it feels dry to the touch. With pothos and philodendrons, what I've noticed, if you have them in a pot where there's a space around it, not where it's like a tight fit, but if there's enough airflow to go around the outside and you don't have to worry about water just staying in the pot, I like to soak it every single week and the results have been great. So you can see it's grown really well. This plant was only about 6 inches when I first bought it, so it was super small, and just keeping it on a regular weekly schedule of soaking it has done wonders for the plant. So what I do is I have a little bowl that I water everything in, and I just soak it until the water runs all the way through, and then I dump the water out and I just keep re-soaking it. And then after about the second time, I let the water drain out of the bottom and I let it sit for about 15 minutes and then I put it right back into its pot. And just repeat it every single week. It does really well. I use this little guy. I'm not sure how much water is in it, but that's what I use, and I'll just make sure that the soil is completely drenched. And just, you want to make sure that when you do put it back in the pot, that there's not like a ton of water dripping out of the bottom. It could be dripping. You don't want it to be flowing out of the bottom. And yeah, if you do that every single week, you could probably do it every 2 weeks if you want. You'll get similar growth. I just kind of started this schedule. I do it on Fridays after work, and it's really fast. And you'll get some really nice growth. And that's how I water my indoor vines.